Hey everybody, remember, if you want to see the full version of this podcast episode, be sure to check the link in the description below to head over to our archive channel.
Almost up for this, only if I get a wicked beard. But like Captain America's beard.
Well, see, and then what we can do is, once you've all reconvened and gathered...
First it's the bird, now it's the dogs.
What is happening right now? What's going on?
Woof-var. Woof-var.
Woofer, stop!
Woofer is barking.
I don't hear
any barking.
What are you saying?
Woofer's barking. Bird starts chirping. Woofer, stop barking.
They'll hear you.
Cheep, 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 cheep. The voices, they're telling me that Woofer's barking.
This is why animals should be exterminated.
The Antichrist
Oh my
is telling
goodness.
me the woofer is barking.
The Antichrist?
What's
So,
the
Meso,
The
if animals should
Antichrist.
be exterminated, I have two questions for you. One, where would we get our meat?
Well,
I don't know.
You know, they're working on a lot of different types of like weird synthetic meats or like
Fake.
that they
That's
are.
fake news.
like
Fake meat.
petri dish like meats where it's like real meat, but they make it in a lab instead of
Alternative
like on an
meat.
animal. Yeah, it's kind of crazy actually.
That's pretty cool. I always wondered what was going in my rusty.
I always wanted my lab-grown meat. Oh, yum.
Okay.
Delicious meats taste like
And-
treats.
And the second question I have, let's say somebody wanted to be an animal. Let's say they didn't want to be a person and they wanted to be an animal. Do you execute them as well?
Should they be hunted
Yeah.
as well?
wait,
Yeah,
okay.
death to the furries.
So you're saying, like, if someone identifies as a cow, should
That
we
just
be
happened.
allowed to kill them and eat their meat?
Well, no, well,
Just
Let's say
exterminate.
what
Technically,
they
yes.
have and-
Like, we can farm, like, cow people? Can we, like, raise people to think that they're cows so that they're fine with us farming them?
Oh my
Making burgers out of
goodness.
them?
these are the kind of questions you
What
have to
if-
think about, Meso, when you say
TTV
something
talks
like
about ethics.
I mean,
Hey,
this is
guys.
an ethical quandary. What would happen if there's a person that thinks that they're a cow?
that. Eugenics. What's everyone's opinion?
Listen, I didn't want to eat people, okay? I just wanted to
No.
kill animals. That's all I want.
I kind of want to eat
It
people.
tastes disgusting. I don't want to eat people.
How would you know if they taste good or not if you've never eaten people?
Look, the
Listen,
last time I ate
I'm
someone, it went pretty bad. So we
What?
we really shouldn't.
Rip mange.
Okay, here's the thing. All right, give me
I
a
had to do it
good
to him.
convincing argument as to why we shouldn't eat people. Go.
Because
Sentience.
Takuma isn't here, and that's his shit.
Okay,
Yeah,
but so,
like
what is sentience?
To ensure our own safety.
say like you
Ooh.
should you might get diseases which can be transferable.
That too. Also, like I think don't humans get a form of mad cow disease sometimes?
Yeah, there's a I'm not sure if it's just Guinea or New Guinea or if it's just New Guinea, but there's this, I think it's called Cura or something. It's a brain disease that's caused by cannibalism.
Wow.
Huh.
Angry human
Insane.
disease.
It
Wow.
makes you laugh uncontrollably until
See,
you
I was
die.
expecting like an answer of like, oh, you can't eat people
good.
because they've got feelings or something, but you guys gave me like actual answers. I don't have anything to work with now.
Starvation,
pretty-
illness.
Yeah, it actually happens. People like when somebody dies, or I believe they offer themselves as food, and it's like highly like celebrated. You're highly respected for doing so. Obviously, I don't know
Oh,
why
wow.
you do it because there is. I mean, I believe that if you die, you die. But I guess these people they must believe in. You know,
I mean,
trans-
you get a nice meal and you get really respected because of it. It sounds like a good trade-off to me.
The worst part is that they feed like the human like brain, which is where the disease is most set in, to the women and children, which means that women and children are more affected by the prion disease than everybody else.
Wow.
Huh.
Well,
So
I guess
interested
they
in prions and like just microorganisms that could potentially kill everyone.
This is making my spaghetti very upsetting.
yeah, I haven't eaten today, and I guess it's a good thing.
I
Well,
mean,
I mean-
that's just
Okay, yeah, so like, okay, right, but like Beta P brings up a good point though. So can we just avoid this by just cooking the meat though? Right?
I I don't know. I don't know.
Because, like, I'm assuming these people are eating other people raw, but, like, we're civilized human beings, you know? We live...
Yeah.
And
civilized talking about eating other
this
people.
is the United States, man. We cook our meats. So...
During the mad cow disease thing, I'm pretty sure people cooked all their beef, like, and people still got mad cow disease, like, if you're unlucky.
Oh, that's a good point, yeah.
Well, I mean, okay, so if you can get mad cow disease from eating beef...
Prions are indestructible.
Well, how have we stopped the mad cow disease? And why are we no longer getting mad cow disease?
Because they killed all the cows that had mad cow disease. And
Alright, so just kill all the people that have mad human disease.
Mad human disease.
Mad
human disease.
People who have never become angry in their lives.
The thing is, I'm pretty sure that mad cow disease is caused from cows eating cows. Like, it's...
They put their own cows in the feed. So basically, this is a pre.
So it's like it's like basically, if you were eating humans, you'd probably get something eventually similar to mad cow.
No, if you ate a human that ate a human.
Yeah, if you ate a human that ate another human.
No,
yeah, so just eat humans that haven't eaten one.
What are the
Don't
cows
the cows
do?
Flying? Flying cows?
It's part of the
I'm
disease.
pretty sure the cows also get sick. Is my point, I guess.
It's like
I'm gonna look up mad cow disease right now. How to defeat mad cow disease?
Type in prions. That's what causes it. It's like a string of protein.
They stopped giving them cows. They stopped feeding them beef,
Prion
I think,
disease.
Right? I don't know. This is just hearsay.
A prion is an infectious agent thought to be the cause of transmissible spongiform encephalitis, TSEs. It is composed entirely of protein material and can fold in multiple structurally distinct ways. Wow, that's really great.
Somebody in the chat, they're basically enzymes. So they're pretty hard to destroy. Like, you can't destroy them, really. Even with cooking and stuff, they'll still be there. And the scary part is that you can get, like, spongiform just randomly. Like, you can, because enzymes, like, if there's enzymes in your brain, this is up, it will replicate over and over again as it's, like, messed up form. So you can get spongiform just by being really unlucky. That's really scary, isn't it?
Dang.
So,
I mean, I haven't heard any reason why I shouldn't eat people, though. Sounds like a good time
I don't know
overall.
about you, but I don't want to get mad human disease, so...
Well, okay, so what would happen if you got mad human disease, though? What are the side effects?
Go insane really slowly, basically.
Well, I mean, let's assume if I'm eating people, I'm already insane.
You lose control of your body because it destroys the cells in your brain.
Really insane. Got no cells in the
Really.
brain.
The reason why they call it spongiform is because it turns your brain like into a spongy material. Like
Oh, it was SpongeBob
messes up-
forum.
Sponge brain, SquarePants.
I'd eat any human being so long as it inspires hope.
It turns you into SpongeBob.
That's the worst thing of all, Bar. I don't think it's worth it, man.
Okay, wait. It says here on the Wikipedia, once clinical symptoms arise, they typically get worse over the upcoming weeks and months, eventually leading to recumbrancy, coma, and death.
Oh,
okay.
fantastic.
See, I don't want to die. I want other people to die. To my stomach.
Goodness.
Well, I'm sure you can bring a lot
good news, you
bring
can
a lot
do
of
that
people down
without
with
eating
you.
them.
Well, no, but I want to eat them, though. That's the whole point. So there's got to be a way that I can eat the people without getting mad human disease.
Here.
Yeah, we have to make a compromise here. We can't just move along from this conversation
All right,
until we
all right.
figure out how to prepare a human meal.
But what's the secret to immortality then? That's the side question here. You gotta solve both problems.
What the heck?
Yeah, you're right.
What's the meaning of life?
All right.
Okay, so like,
I
okay,
think
No?
if
I got it.
we were to find a way to reach immortality, how would you actually go about doing that, though? What?
I know how.
Oh, okay.
This can actually encompass all of these problems. So,
All right, yeah.
you want to eat people and you want to stay alive forever, right?
Yes.
Cut
I mean, I don't
off-
necessarily want to stay alive forever. I just want to eat people without dying.
Well, okay, in this hypothetical.
Yeah.
So, you cut off slivers of yourself and eat those to survive, and then the slivers grow back and you continually cut off slivers of yourself because you got to eat to live.
Now this
So
is
if
interesting.
You continue to eat, you'll live. So you just eat yourself and live forever.
This is
and you'll
interesting.
just regrow yourself.
Can you get
but-
viral like infections and like diseases from your own person? I don't think you
Probably.
can, right?
Assume so.
Could your body produce
could
things that would
reinfect
get you
yourself.
sick? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, I mean, there's stuff that reaches your skin that you will end up washing off through like hand soap or like taking a shower and stuff.
There's a
Doesn't go in your
way they ask to
stomach
wash-
though until you eat it.
Wait, Phweffie, what was that?
I mean, like, there's a reason why, like, even if you're not in a public bathroom, people want you to wash your hands, like.
Well, because you could get other people sick.
Yeah, but also, like, your body is excreting, like, all the stuff it doesn't need, and especially if you're sick, it's excreting, like, dead bacteria or dead cells that may
Right,
still
but we're
be
assuming that
alive.
we're perfectly healthy right now.
I don't know, then.
I think you'd be fine. I think that's a good solution, Eljay. I think if you just started cutting off bits and pieces of yourself and eating that for a meal every, like, so often, that would work.
Yeah, and you just regenerate. It's perfect.
Yeah, exactly.
All according to plan.
Yeah.
I think it's really interesting how people, like, in a lot of, like, folklore, it's, like, cannibalism is tied into immortality, because technically that's what vampires do as well.
I
It's
think
like
I'm gonna
you're-
title this
you're eating-
episode "How to Cheat Death." And I'm gonna use the graveyard picture.
We're not
TTV
trying to
talks
cheat
about
death,
cheating
we're
death.
trying to eat people.
How to no, but it's like
Cheat and eat.
cheat and eat.
Gotta cheat death and eat death.
Yeah, darn it. Okay, Dark Takanuva from the Patreon chat stole the words right before I said them. Cheating on your diet.
Wow.
Cheating for your diet.
Cheating for your death.
Die. It.
Die.
Die. Die. Die.
Die.
This whole, like, discussion makes me want to play Plague Inc.
I was just thinking that. It's like this is a very Plague Inc. kind of thing.
Wiping out the human race with diseases. I like calling them, like, Mardi Gras and stuff. So the whole
Alright.
human race was
You
wiped
speak
out.
to
by
me on a
Mardi Gras.
personal level.
So here's what we got to do. So we got to find a child. I don't know, we can make a child or something. We'll like grow one out of the ground or something. But we just need a child, and we need to
I
train.
wish I could grow children from the ground.
We need to feed this child nothing but an all-human diet until we see like what happens. And if they get sick and dies, then we know we
Eat
can't
you.
do it. But we can then, scientifically discover what is causing the mad human disease and see if we can stop it.
Can't stop.
Can't stop, won't
Stop.
stop.
People are asking me how children are made. I know you put the bean into the ground and it grows. Haven't you
course.
seen
The
Cabbage
human
Patch
sprout.
Kids?
Build
There's
a baby.
many different methods. Build a baby is in
Build a
fact
baby.
one of them.
Yeah, so we can just go to Build-A-Bobby and we can build up ourselves a baby. What do we want to name our child?
Hannibal.
What?
Hannibal.
Hannibal. Oh, that's a good name. That's good. I like it. That's good. Our child's name is Hannibal. Little Hannibal.
Hannah Bear.
Yeah.
No, they would probably end up trying to eat you, which is
Edible.
really scary.
That's a person. We should name him Edible.
Edible. Hannibal and his twin brother Edible.
I love
Hey,
it.
where'd Edible go?
That's perfect. We can make two of them. Okay. So then we see what happens.
Edible and
We see how
Hannibal,
far they
that's
last.
amazing.
I mean, I would hope like maybe that their immune system would develop a immunity to the mad human disease over time. That would be the best case scenario.
Look like that, I'm afraid.
Well, how would you know, Phweffie? You don't have edible or cannibal yet, or
Completely
Hannibal.
different. Like it's a completely different like cell structure to like anything that's a virus or a bacteria or anything. The immune system is aware of.
We got a professional over here. Apparently.
Well, I like reading.
You know,
about
I'm a bit
this.
of a
It makes me-
scientist myself.
Just myself. No, it's because I was like, was super interested in it because I was like, how does this thing exist? It's like when you realize a virus, nobody knows where viruses came from.
I know, I was trying
Like,
to
they're
read
just-
about it more. It's like I still don't I don't get
like
I think that they just have like hypothesis on why it exists. Nobody really quite knows.
I mean, I've had this
my God.
conversation
Not even a
before.
lie. Like it's just a strand of like DNA inside like this like it's called, but like just inside this spider-like thing, and it
I know
just
where viruses
destroys
came
things.
from.
Like that's all it does.
Oh, Eljay, enlighten us.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of obvious, right? Came from computers. It's a computer virus. Somebody made a virus, and that's how we have viruses.
So tell me, Eljay, where did viruses come from before computers were made?
We didn't have viruses before computers were. That's ridiculous.
So explain the
Really?
Black Plague.
Was a
Okay,
virus.
so what happened, that was all frostbite. Like, everyone just got super cold, and you know when, you have frostbite, and your limbs start to just blacken up and just die because all the cells are dying? That's what it really meant. So everyone just got, like, really chilly, because they didn't have blankets back then either. So they just died. So that.
So everybody just got really cold.
Mhm.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It does sound like you're confusing Black Plague with the Ice Age, but that's fine.
Black Plague 3, the movie.
Plague NATO.
Age of Extinction.
I like it. That's good. I like this.
Actually, a really
All right.
interesting one too.
I mean, I've had questions about viruses a lot. Unfortunately, my questions started to get in, like, not safe for work territory, so, oh well.
Oh no, rip.
Okay.
Yeah.
That just happened.
Pepperoni.
Rest in pizza. Well, do we have any other hypotheses on this?
Meso, I mean, you
Yeah,
haven't
like-
given us your opinion of eating people.
Listen, I just wanted to kill friggin' animals.
Wow.
Well, that's what we're doing.
I have no interest in eating people. Sorry.
Why not?
But it,
I mean,
it ain't my
I-
speed.
I like beef and I like lamb and chicken. I don't think human is really gonna be worth.
Yeah, you tell me if human tastes like chicken, then I'll get back to you. But
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, well, I mean, like, you know how...
If it tastes like dry chicken, I think.
Okay, yeah, you're right. It has to
But
be-
if it
has to be
tastes like
dry.
chicken, then just eat chicken, right? I
Yeah,
mean,
you wouldn't want it to
it's gotta
taste like
like
anything.
something amazing, like something like whoa, this tastes like nothing, and then it's like okay, yeah, maybe I'll go
It's
check that.
I mean,
out.
for all we know,
much
human is probably...
cheaper. What if humans being fed to us and we don't know?
Wouldn't that be
Whoa.
absurd?
That would be incredible.
Conspiracy of the century.
Well, because that
Oh,
would
God.
disprove this theory that
Conspiracy
mad
with
human
the
disease would
horse
stop
meat.
us.
Conspiracy.
Okay.
Did you hear about the Tesco's debacle where they were using horse meat in their burgers and nobody knew?
Yeah, a little
These
bit.
burgers,
I mean-
they were pretty good, which is
It-
horrible.
It sounds like they were just horsing around.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, thanks so much for watching this video and I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see the full version of this podcast, head over to the link in the description or click the annotation on the screen to head over to our archive channel where you can view all of our episodes in full. Thanks so much for watching and I hope you have a great day.